Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're exploring a world that's, well, often right under our feet, yet few of us truly understand its hidden depths. I'm talking about the world of hand-knotted carpets.
Hmm.
Imagine a piece of art not just confined to a wall, but spreading these vibrant stories across your floor.
Yeah.
Or maybe hanging majestically, as a focal point in a room.
Yeah, absolutely. And every single thread, every choice of color, every meticulously tied knot, it holds centuries of tradition, incredible skill, and just enduring beauty within its fibers.
They really are much more than just floor coverings, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. They're like tangible narratives, woven pieces of history that deeply connect us to diverse cultures and, well, ancient eras. It's a truly fascinating subject, really layered with both profound artistry and, practical considerations that are just waiting to be uncovered.
And that's precisely our mission in this deep dive. We're going to unravel the true mysteries and practicalities that define Persian and Oriental carpets. We'll journey through their rich, intricate history, understand how they are painstakingly made, uncover what truly dictates their value, and, crucially, learn how to care for these magnificent pieces.
Right, so they can continue to tell their stories for generations to come.
Exactly.
And our insights for this journey, they come from a fantastic source of knowledge, Babak's Oriental Carpets. We've thoroughly drawn from their extensive website information and something that really brought the subject to life for us, their engaging Tip of the Week video series,
Oh, yeah, those videos are great.
aren't they? Featuring Babak himself alongside his wonderfully curious cousin, Rita from Texas.
Rita asked some great questions, very relatable.
She really does.
So our goal today is pretty clear. We're here to extract the most impactful sort of nuggets of knowledge from these sources. We want to offer you some genuinely surprising facts and provide a clear, concise pathway to being truly well-informed about these magnificent works of art.
Hmm.
Forget just admiring from afar. By the end of this deep dive, you'll possess a far more insightful kind of insider's perspective.
Okay, let's begin by exploring the very foundation of expertise in this, well, centuries-old field.
Okay, let's unpack this. When we talk about the world of Persian and Oriental carpets, we're diving into a realm steeped in tradition. Knowledge is often passed down through generations, right? And expertise is built on decades of hands-on experience.
That's absolutely right. That brings us to our starting point.
Yeah.
The impressive legacy and profound expertise that defines Babak's Oriental Carpets.
So where does it start?
Well, the bedrock of this esteemed business, and indeed its honorable reputation, was meticulously laid by Dr. Hushan Rizwani. For over 35 years, operating out of Graz, Austria, Dr. Rizwani cultivated an incredibly deep, specialized knowledge of carpets.
35 years. Wow.
Yeah. This wasn't just a profession for him. It was a profound passion and an unwavering dedication that, you know, justly earned him a highly respected standing throughout the international carpet industry.
So he was really known for his expertise.
Oh, definitely. His expertise was truly comprehensive. It spanned the intricate details of diverse carpet-making techniques, understanding the subtle nuances that differentiate regional styles,
Mm-hmm.
from across the globe, and deeply appreciating the historical and cultural context that imbues each piece with its unique character and narrative.
So much more than just buying and selling.
Exactly. He became renowned for his exceptional ability to identify, accurately value, and consistently select the most exquisite and authentic pieces. That really solidified his reputation as a true connoisseur in this highly specialized business.
So he clearly established an incredible foundation, and then his son, Babak Rizwani, stepped in.
That's right. Babak is now the current store owner and operator of their Victoria showroom, which is conveniently located at 919 Fort Street. But what's truly fascinating is that Babak hasn't just joined the family business. He's been utterly immersed in it his entire life.
His whole life.
Yeah, this isn't just a professional pursuit he chose later in life. It's practically, woven into his DNA.
Imagine growing up surrounded by these incredible works of art, just learning by osmosis from an incredibly early age.
Absorbing the textures, the dyes, the patterns, the stories day after day. It cultivates an intuitive understanding that, well, most people could never achieve.
That lifelong immersive exposure has undoubtedly equipped him with a truly vast knowledge of carpets from, well, virtually every corner of the world where these beautiful pieces are created.
Definitely. But his particular specialization, and where his passion truly shines brightest, is in carpets from Persia.
Ah, Persian carpets specifically.
Yes. Babak has dedicated himself to the ongoing rigorous study of Oriental carpets. delving deeply into their historical significance, mastering the intricate hand-knotting techniques that define their craftsmanship, understanding their profound potential as investment pieces, and discerning the overall quality indicators that, you know, unequivocally differentiate a merely good carpet from an exceptionally rare and valuable one.
It sounds like he really knows his stuff.
He does. And what's particularly remarkable, and something that truly sets him apart, is his genuine pleasure in sharing this immense knowledge. He's far more than just a seller. He's a passionate educator, eager to illuminate the intricate beauty and profound complexity of these pieces for anyone who expresses an interest.
And it's this very commitment to sort of unparalleled quality and deeply shared knowledge that truly defines Babak's Oriental carpets. Their Victoria, BC, Canada showroom first opened its doors way back in August of 1994.
Quite a while ago now.
Yeah. Since then, they've held steadfast to a very clear and unwavering commitment to provide the people of Victoria, and indeed beyond, with a truly diverse, unique, and utterly magnificent selection of hand-knotted rugs.
And that commitment, it translates into maintaining an extraordinarily large variety of unique hand-knotted carpets on display at all times. This isn't about simply stocking a few popular or trendy styles. It's about meticulously curating a selection that genuinely reflects the immense vastness and incredible diversity of the hand-knotted carpet world.
So you're likely to find something really special there.
Absolutely. When you step into their showroom, you are truly guaranteed to discover pieces that are not only exquisite, but also genuinely one of a kind. Each rug tells its own story, originating from different regions and embodying distinct artistic traditions.
And that uniqueness isn't just about the design, right? It extends to the actual craftsmanship.
Exactly. The origin and the specific craftsmanship behind each piece. Every single carpet they offer, without exception, is elegantly hand-knotted.
That's a key point, only hand-knotted.
Crucial distinction. Sets them apart. They simply do not deal in machine-made pieces. Every rug is a product of dedicated human hands, originating from either nomadic tribes, with their raw, authentic, and often spontaneous artistry that reflects a life lived close to the land.
Right, more rustic maybe.
Often, yes. Or from master workshops, where centuries of refined design principles and meticulous technique reach their absolute pinnacle.
So two very different traditions.
Profoundly different, each reflecting distinct stories, unique skill sets, and a different artistic philosophy woven into every fiber. This is where the soul of the carpet truly resides.
Okay, so now that we've truly appreciated the deep legacy and the unwavering commitment behind these beautiful pieces, let's pivot to something many of us inherently wonder about. How do you actually demystify their value?
The big question.
Yeah. What makes one carpet a simple, functional floor covering, while another is recognized as a genuine, appreciating investment, maybe even a family heirloom?
This is an absolutely critical question, and it's one that Babak's tip #10 directly addresses. It was prompted by a fantastic and very relatable query from his cousin Rita.
Rita again, what did she ask?
She poses the exact question many of us would ask. How do I know which of these go up in value over time? Which ones do I keep in the family?
Exactly. Such a common concern. Whether you're actively collecting rugs or, find yourself inheriting a piece.
It really is. We've all seen antique rugs in museums or at high-profile auctions going for, well, truly incredible sums. And you can't help but wonder, how do you spot that potential in a new purchase or in a piece you already own?
So what's Babak's answer? How does he simplify this?
Well, his answer cuts right to the chase, simplifying what can often seem like an incredibly complex, even mysterious issue. He reveals that there are two primary fundamental factors that dictate a carpet's lasting value: the labor involved in its creation and the material used.
Labor and material.
Yeah. He explains that if the costs associated with this specialized labor and these premium materials rise over time due to things like inflation, increasing scarcity of raw materials, or a rising demand for highly specialized weaving skills, then the carpet's price in years to come is very likely to increase as well.
That makes sense. So it's tied to the cost of making it.
Let's delve deeper into that because it's a powerful insight.
Okay.
Labor isn't just about the sheer number of hours spent, though that is certainly a significant component. It truly encompasses the exceptional skill of the knotter, the incredible intricacy of the design they're executing, and the rarity of the specific weaving technique employed.
So the level of skill matters hugely.
Absolutely. Consider a master weaver who has dedicated decades to perfecting their craft, capable of executing incredibly fine, minutely detailed patterns. Their expertise represents a far higher labor value than that of a novice. Similarly, material refers not just to the type, but to the supreme quality of the wool, silk, or other fibers used,
Hmm.
as well as the purity and richness of the dyes. Premium, lustrous wool, perhaps from specific, highly sought-after breeds of sheep, or exceptionally fine, pure silk sourced from particular regions, will inherently carry a much higher material cost than lower-grade alternatives.
Okay, so top quality ingredients, basically.
Exactly. And as these vital inputs become scarcer, or as the production becomes more expensive due to global economic shifts, inflation, or even geopolitical changes in the source regions, the value of carpets made with them increases.
Hmm.
So a carpet that demanded exceptional skill and rare, high-quality materials from its very inception already has a significant head start on appreciating in value.
So the core takeaway here is that true carpet value isn't primarily about age. It's fundamentally about the inherent quality of its creation.
Precisely. Particularly the labor and the materials involved. That's a powerful shift in perspective for many of us.
It really is. And knowing this, how do you actually go about determining that potential future value for a specific rug?
Well, Babak emphasizes that the best, most reliable way to do this is through a professional evaluation, an appraisal.
Right, get an expert opinion.
Exactly. He directly connects this to their appraisal service, which is clearly detailed on their website. They can provide a well-researched approximate market value for your carpet today, which gives you a solid, informed starting point for understanding its potential trajectory as an investment piece.
That information is truly crucial then for anyone engaging with carpets.
Absolutely. For those inheriting rugs, an appraisal helps them understand whether they possess a genuine family heirloom that should be carefully preserved for its appreciating value, or if it serves primarily as a decorative piece.
Or if you're buying new.
Exactly. For those actively considering a new purchase, understanding these value dictators allows them to think strategically about what to invest in, going far beyond just aesthetic appeal. It empowers you, the listener, to make well-informed decisions about your collection, ensuring your choices are both beautiful and wise.
Okay, moving from the fascinating complexities of value to a more immediate, practical concern. One of the most common questions people grapple with when buying a carpet is quite simply, what size do I get?
Mm-hmm. Sounds straightforward, but it's tricky.
Yeah. Placing a carpet correctly can truly make or break the visual harmony of a room. Babok's tip #1 gives us two very clever strategic approaches to measuring for your space.
He certainly does. He suggests two distinct but complementary measurement strategies to ensure you find the perfect fit. First, you determine the smallest possible carpet size that you'd be comfortable with for your room.
Small as possible. Okay.
Yeah. This means carefully measuring the minimum length and width, perhaps allowing for a certain amount of visible flooring around the edges, or defining a specific zone you want the carpet to occupy. This establishes a clear lower boundary for your search.
Got it. Minimum size.
And then conversely, you flip that thinking and determine the biggest carpet you could possibly accommodate within that same space.
Maximum size.
Exactly. This involves measuring the maximum length and width the room allows, perhaps envisioning a carpet that would extend almost to the walls, or comfortably tuck under significant pieces of furniture, grounding an entire seating area.
Okay, so you find your smallest comfortable size and your largest possible size.
These two measurements, the smallest and the biggest, effectively provide you with an approximate range. This precise range then becomes your guiding principle when you're out shopping, allowing you to narrow down what can feel like an overwhelming selection to only those options that will genuinely fit and enhance your specific space.
That makes so much sense. It eliminates a lot of the guesswork.
It really does. But Babak doesn't stop at just providing measurements. He offers a truly unique and incredibly customer-friendly service that aims to take all the stress out of that final decision. The trial agreement concept.
A trial agreement? What's that?
This is where you, the customer, can actually take carpets home on approval for a day or two at absolutely no charge.
Really? Take them home first.
Yep. This allows you to see exactly how they look, how the colors play with your home's specific lighting, and how they interact with your existing furniture and decor, all from the comfort and context of your own home before you make any commitment.
That's amazing. It's a game changer that completely removes the guesswork. Huge benefit for customers.
It's an absolutely brilliant solution to a very common challenge in carpet selection. And it ties into an interesting observation Babak shared regarding generational trends in carpet placement.
Oh, what did he notice?
He's noticed that older generations often preferred to place furniture directly on top of carpets, typically opting for larger rugs that filled much of the room.
Right, grounding the furniture.
Exactly. This approach created a sense of grounding and clearly defined seating areas within a space.
It sounds like a more integrated approach where the carpet functions as a foundation for the entire room's arrangement.
But it seems the newer generation has a different aesthetic preference.
How so?
Babak observes they often prefer to place the carpet in the middle of the room, distinct from the furniture.
Oh, like an island.
Exactly. This creates a clear visual boundary, almost like an island of color and texture, making the carpet itself more of a central art piece, drawing the eye, rather than just a functional base for furniture.
That's interesting. A subtle but significant shift in modern home decor philosophy, highlighting the carpet as a singular design element.
Definitely. Which brings us to another critical aspect of carpet evaluation.
Oh.
And it's one that directly debunks a very common and persistent misconception many people hold.
Okay, what's that?
Babak's tip #2 directly addresses the long-standing myth of knot count versus pile density.
Ah, knockout. I've heard this one.
So many people have. They've been led to believe that a higher knot count, seen on the back of a carpet, automatically signifies a better, higher quality carpet.
I have to admit, I've definitely heard that advice before. It sounds so logical on the surface, doesn't it? More knots, more work, therefore better quality.
It seems logical, but Babak tells us that while knot count does indicate the fineness of the weave and often allows for more intricate, detailed designs, it is emphatically not the ultimate measure of a carpet's overall quality or its true durability.
So if knot count isn't the key, what is?
The true indicator, he explains, is the pile density.
Pile density.
Yes. And think about it this way. You actually walk on the pile of the carpet, not the back where the knots are.
Right, that makes sense.
Therefore, the density, how closely packed those upright fibers are, is what truly matters for how well the carpet wears over time, how soft and luxurious it feels underfoot, and ultimately how long it will truly last.
So more fibers packed together.
Exactly. Pile density refers to how closely packed the individual strands of yarn are in the pile of the carpet. A denser pile means there's more material per square inch, making the carpet significantly more resilient, far less prone to crushing or showing traffic patterns, and much better at resisting dirt and grime from settling deep within its fibers.
So this is a real aha moment, shifting our focus from a mere number to a tangible characteristic. How can a listener, when they're in a showroom, actually test this for themselves?
Well, Babak offers a brilliantly simple, yet incredibly effective method he calls the finger test.
The finger test. How does that work?
He demonstrates this by pushing his finger against the grain of the carpet right into the pile. If your finger meets significant resistance, if it's difficult to penetrate the pile because the fibers are so tightly packed together, that indicates a much higher and therefore better pile density.
Ah, okay. Because the fibers are standing firm, supporting each other.
Precisely. Conversely, if your finger easily penetrates the pile with little resistance, it strongly suggests a lower density.
Meaning it might wear out faster.
Exactly. This means the fibers are looser, less supportive, and will likely show wear, matting, and dirt more quickly.
So just push your finger in.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
This simple tactile test empowers you, the listener, with a practical, hands-on method to assess carpet quality right there in the showroom. It shifts your focus from a misleading number on a tag to a tangible physical characteristic that directly impacts the carpet's performance and longevity.
That's an invaluable tip for anyone looking to invest in a truly quality, lasting piece.
Absolutely.
That finger test is genuinely brilliant. Takes us beyond mere numbers to a real, felt understanding of quality. Now, let's shift our gaze from the practicalities of selection and value to the sheer artistry of how these magnificent pieces are created.
The craft itself.
Yeah. Babak's tip #3 helps us understand the 3 primary types of handmade carpets, each bearing its own unique story and deeply rooted craftsmanship tradition.
This categorization is absolutely key to appreciating the vast and diverse world of hand-knotted rugs, as it speaks to both their origin and their inherent characteristics. The first category Babak describes is the nomadic or tribal piece.
Nomadic or tribal? Okay.
These carpets often have what he calls a cruder feel. Picture them as more rustic, more organic, perhaps a bit less rigidly symmetrical or perfectly uniform than other types.
Right, reflecting their lifestyle, maybe.
Exactly. They embody the raw artistry, often spontaneous designs, and the very spirit of weavers from nomadic tribes who craft these pieces as they travel. A wonderful example he gives is the Tree of Life design, which frequently features in these pieces, symbolizing fertility, prosperity, and connection to nature.
Tree of life. I've seen those.
While many tribal pieces indeed possess this distinct, charmingly rustic character, it's also important to note that exceptionally fine and intricate examples can also exist within this category, reflecting the remarkable skill of particular tribal weavers.
So they aren't all crude, necessarily?
Not at all. Often more about heart and spirit, with a delightful authenticity, rather than rigid perfection.
Got it. What's the second type?
The second type is the village carpet. These, he explains, represent a clear step up in refinement from the nomadic pieces. You'll notice more intricate textures and patterns in village carpets, often showcasing more structured, regional designs that have been passed down through generations.
So a bit more planned out.
Yes, they're still typically made in homes, often by families or small community groups, but with a slightly more organized and established approach compared to the nomadic groups. The designs tend to be more complex, the knotting more consistent, clearly demonstrating a progression in both technical skill and aesthetic ambition, often drawing inspiration from the surrounding village life and environment.
Okay, village carpets. And the third.
And then we reach what Babak aptly describes as the pinnacle of craftsmanship with the third category, the master workshop carpet.
Master workshop. Sounds impressive.
They are. These are the pieces crafted by expert people, highly skilled artisans who dedicate extensive time not just to the meticulous knotting, but to the incredibly detailed and precise design process itself. These are, by definition, very fine carpets, showcasing an unparalleled level of detail, absolute precision in every line, and breathtaking artistry.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Babak provides a truly specific and illustrative example. An Isfahan carpet made on a silk warp and weft, with silk and cork wool in the pile.
Silk warp and weft. Cork wool. What does that mean?
Okay, so a silk warp and weft means the very foundation threads that the knots are tied onto are made of silk. Silk provides incredible strength and allows for an exceptionally fine weave.
Ah, okay. Strong and fine.
Exactly. And cork wool is a very fine, soft, and lustrous wool, often from a lamb's first shearing. It's premium quality.
Wow.
This combination of premium materials in both the structure and the pile is what allows for the extreme fineness and intricate patterning. It highlights the profound dedication to achieving supreme quality in complex designs.
Understanding these distinct categories, nomadic, village, and master workshop, really helps us appreciate the truly diverse artistry and varied production methods behind each carpet.
It's like learning about different schools of painting or sculpture. Each has its own philosophy, its own techniques, and its own unique story to tell through its creation.
And speaking of technique, the very colors in these carpets tell their own equally fascinating story, which Babak's tip #9 dives into.
Ah, yes, the dyes.
The question, again from Rita, is a common and insightful one. Are older Persian rugs made with natural colors and newer ones with chemical colors? Is that true or is that a myth?
It's a fantastic question, and Babak confirms that it is largely true, but with crucial historical nuances and evolutions.
Okay, so mostly true, but it's complicated.
A bit. He explained that before the 1920s, natural colors, specifically a type known as aniline dyes, were predominantly used in carpet weaving. These dyes were indeed derived from natural sources, but a key historical detail he shares is that these colors tended to fade quite quickly.
Ah, so they weren't very color fast.
Exactly. Especially when exposed to direct sunlight or even just ambient light over time. While authentic and possessing a unique, soft patina as they aged, their color fastness was inherently limited. The molecular structure of these early natural dyes simply wasn't stable enough to resist UV degradation effectively.
Then came a truly significant innovation in the post-1920s era, a game changer for the carpet industry.
Right. This is when chrome dyes were introduced.
Chrome dyes, what was the big deal?
The monumental shift here was their vastly superior color fastness. These synthetic dyes were chemically developed to be much more stable and incredibly resistant to fading, ensuring the vibrant, rich hues of the carpet would last for many, many years, even decades, without significant degradation. This allowed for a new level of color vibrancy and longevity in carpet design.
So a big improvement in durability of the color.
Huge. But what's truly fascinating, and a testament to continuous innovation, is how modern dyeing techniques have evolved since then. Nowadays, Babak explains, the most beautiful, enduring colors are achieved by cleverly mixing vegetable dyes, which are natural and offer a unique organic depth of color, with chrome dyes.
Oh, so they mix them now, best of both worlds.
Exactly. This intelligent hybrid approach truly gives you the best of both worlds. You get the rich, subtle, organic beauty and historical connection of traditional vegetable dyes, combined with the lasting stability, vibrant intensity, and fade resistance that chrome dyes are renowned for.
That's smart. Tradition meets innovation.
It's a perfect example of how cherished tradition and cutting-edge innovation can seamlessly merge to enhance and preserve artistry.
And the origins of these natural pigments are truly captivating. It's like a peek into ancient alchemy.
It really is.
Babak shares some wonderful, tangible examples of where these colors come from. For above-ground sources, he specifically mentions pomegranate and beetroots.
Pomegranate and beetroot for reds.
Yeah, which are meticulously processed, often by boiling, fermenting, and extracting, to derive those incredibly beautiful, deep red colors you see in so many classic carpets. Imagine the natural world literally providing the palette for these magnificent works of art.
That's pretty amazing. What about other colors like blue?
Well, it goes even deeper, connecting directly to the earth itself. For colors like blue, he explains they're derived from underground sources.
Underground. Like minerals, exactly. This typically involves grinding down specific minerals or certain types of stones into a fine powder, and then often mixing them with mordant substances that help the dye bind permanently to the fibers.
Wow, grinding stones for color.
This direct connection to the earth, literally using its raw geological materials to create art, adds another profound layer of appreciation for the art form.
Yeah, it really does.
It's a powerful reminder that these carpets are not just beautiful objects, but are also deeply connected to the natural world and embody centuries of human ingenuity and resourcefulness in their creation. Understanding this rich history and the underlying science behind the colors truly enhances your appreciation for the artistry woven into every single thread of these incredible carpets.
Okay, we've journeyed through the deep legacy, the intricate nuances of value, and the breathtaking artistry behind these magnificent carpets. Now, let's shift our focus to something incredibly important for any owner, preserving your investment.
Care and maintenance, crucial stuff.
Because these aren't just decorative items, they're often significant pieces of art, cultural artifacts, and indeed valuable investments that demand proper, thoughtful care. Babak's tips on carpet care and display are truly invaluable for ensuring their longevity and beauty.
Absolutely. Babak's tip, #4, focuses intently on cleaning your carpet effectively. And he starts with a truly critical piece of advice regarding vacuuming. Do not use a beater bar vacuum.
The kind with the rotating brushes? Why not?
Yes, that kind. While they can be effective on wall-to-wall synthetic carpeting, they are simply too harsh on the delicate, hand-knotted fibers of an Oriental rug. They can cause premature wear, snagging threads, and even permanently damage the intricate pile over time. Just too aggressive.
Okay, so no beater bars. What should we use instead?
Instead, he strongly recommends always using a suction vacuum cleaner, the kind that simply sucks air and doesn't have those aggressive rotating brushes.
Like a canister vac or an upright with the brush turned off?
Exactly. Think of your standard canister vacuum or an upright vacuum where you have the option to completely turn off the beater bar. He specifically highlights using the hose attachment, which is incredibly effective for gently yet thoroughly sucking up dirt, dust, and debris from within the pile without putting undue stress on the delicate fibers.
That makes sense. Gentle suction only.
This simple switch and vacuuming technique can significantly extend the life and preserve the exquisite beauty of your carpet for years to come.
Good to know. And what about spills? Because, life happens.
Life happens, exactly. When it comes to those inevitable food spills, Babak provides a clear, effective spot cleaning technique. His method involves using a clean rag or cloth with warm water and a very mild soap, nothing harsh or abrasive.
Mild soap and warm water. Got it.
You then gently but rigorously brush the spilled area, working the soap and water into the affected fibers to lift the stain from the pile. The key here is not to rub harshly, but to gently brush with the grain of the pile.
Brush with the grain? Okay. And
Here's arguably the most important part, the crucial warning he emphatically gives. Once cleaned, you must hang the carpet over a railing or over several chairs or any elevated surface that allows air to circulate freely around it so it dries out completely.
drying is key. Why is that so important?
He unequivocally warns, don't leave a damp carpet on the floor. This is paramount because leaving a damp carpet lying on the floor, especially in a humid environment, can very quickly lead to mildew and mold growth,
Oh, and yes.
unpleasant odors,
Yeah.
and even irreversible damage to the foundation of the carpet itself, which can be incredibly costly, if not utterly impossible to repair.
Right. So always hang it up to dry thoroughly after cleaning a spot.
These practical, actionable tips for everyday carpet maintenance are not just suggestions. They are vital preventative measures that can truly protect your investment from costly long-term damage.
Okay, moving seamlessly from effective cleaning to ideal presentation. Bobak's tip #5 addresses how to best display your cherished carpet, particularly when you want to hang it on a wall.
Yeah, transforming it into a true work of art. Babak recommends his preferred method for securely hanging carpets, using smooth edge strips.
Smooth edge strips. What are those? I think I know them as tack strips for wall-to-wall carpet.
Exactly the same thing. He describes these ingenious strips as small pieces of wood or metal with tiny sharp nails pointing upwards. You carefully nail these strips onto the wall where you want the carpet to hang, ensuring the nails are indeed pointing upwards. Then the carpet is gently but firmly tacked on to these upward-pointing nails.
So the little nails grip the back of the rug.
Precisely. This method allows the carpet to hang very smooth and very stable on the wall, completely preventing any sagging, rippling, or unevenness. It creates an incredibly clean, professional, museum-quality look that truly allows the carpet's artistry to shine as a magnificent focal point in any room.
That sounds much better than some older methods I've seen.
He wisely contrasts this preferred method with older, less ideal alternatives. In the old days, people often resorted to using leather strips with a rod inserted through them to hang carpets.
Right, a bit like a tapestry.
Kind of. While functional, this method didn't always provide the same smooth, perfectly flat presentation, and the weight distribution could sometimes be uneven. Even more problematic, Babak explains, are clamps.
What clamps? Why are they bad?
He warns against using clamps because they inevitably create implantation, which are noticeable, often permanent indentations in the carpet pile.
Ah, because all the weight is on those small points.
Exactly. The entire weight of the carpet is concentrated at the specific small points where the clamps grip, leading to irreversible creasing or damage in the delicate pile.
So a clear takeaway there is to definitely avoid clamps if you value your carpet's long-term beauty.
Absolutely.
It's also quite interesting that Babak even notes his openness to receiving other recommendations or tips for hanging carpets from his customers.
Yeah, that's nice. Shows a real community aspect.
It does. An ongoing desire to learn and improve and a genuine passion for the subject that he shares with his clients. Ultimately, proper display can truly transform a hand-knotted carpet from a mere floor covering into a magnificent living piece of art that enhances the entire aesthetic of any room.
Our final essential care tip comes from Babak's tip #6, which addresses a very common and frustrating headache for almost every carpet owner: preventing and fixing those annoying indentations caused by heavy furniture.
Ugh, yes, those dents. We've all seen it, those deep, stubborn depressions left behind when you move a heavy dining table, a massive sofa, or a substantial cabinet. The problem of concentrated pressure on delicate fibers is obvious.
But Buyback offers a brilliantly simple yet incredibly effective solution for prevention right at the outset. Use coasters.
Coasters. Not for drinks, right?
No, not those. These are specifically designed, sturdy discs, often made of rubber or firm plastic, readily available in any hardware store. You simply place them discreetly beneath the legs of tables or any heavy furniture that rests on your carpet.
And how do they help?
The magic of these coasters is that they significantly spread the furniture's weight evenly across a much larger surface area, completely preventing that concentrated, crushing pressure that leads to deep, often permanent indentations in the carpet pile.
Ah, they distribute the weight. Such an easy fix.
Incredibly effective preventative measure that takes minutes to implement.
Okay, but what if you already have indentations? Is it too late?
All is certainly not lost. Babak offers a simple yet effective remedy to help the pile return to its original springy state. His advice is to apply a small amount of damp water directly to the indented spot. This helps to gently soften and relax the compressed fibers.
Use damp water.
Yep. Then you brush it over gently with your hand or a soft brush, carefully working the fibers to help them lift and realign. Finally, just as with cleaning, and this is crucial for drying, you need to hang the carpet over a railing or elevated surface.
Hanging it up again.
Yes, this allows the carpet to dry thoroughly while gravity and free air circulation work together to help the pile spring back and regain its original loft and beauty.
So dampen, brush gently, hang to dry.
That's the process. These solutions truly offer practical ways to mitigate a common carpet owner's issue, significantly extending the life and maintaining the pristine beauty of your cherished carpets.
Okay, from the practicalities of prevention and care, let's now do a fascinating mini deep dive into a specific type of carpet that really captivated Babak's cousin Rita
Ah, Rita's favorite.
and often stands out in the showroom. Ziegler carpets. In Babak's tip #8, we get some truly illuminating insights into why these particular tribal rugs hold such unique allure.
Indeed. Rita expresses a strong personal preference for Ziegler rugs among the tribal selections, which immediately signals their distinct appeal and desirability. Babak then wonderfully unpacks the term Chobi Ziegler, explaining that Chobi originates from a Persian word meaning woodsy.
Chobi means woodsy. Okay.
Yes, this descriptive term directly correlates to the characteristic brownish, earthy, and warm, woodsy tones that are so often found in these carpets, imbuing them with a natural, understated elegance and a rustic charm that appeals to many.
So the name itself gives us a direct clue about the inherent color palette. But who exactly was this Ziegler, and why is his name so enduringly attached to these particular carpets?
Right, good question. Babak introduces us to Ziegler as a designer who lived in 1885 in Manchester, England.
Manchester, not Persia or Afghanistan.
No, Manchester. And here's where the story gets really intriguing. Ziegler actually made the bold and unconventional move of traveling to Afghanistan specifically to incorporate those Western pattern and palettes into the local traditional carpet designs.
Wow, he went to Afghanistan to influence their designs.
Exactly. This wasn't just about commercially importing goods. It was a profound act of cross-cultural artistic exchange, a deliberate fusion of different aesthetic sensibilities,
That's a remarkable story of cultural and artistic influence.
isn't it? While Ziegler himself is no longer living, his innovative patterns and distinctive palettes are still alive nowadays, as Babak notes. This fact powerfully demonstrates his enduring legacy and the lasting impact he had on carpet design, particularly in successfully integrating Western aesthetic sensibilities, perhaps more structured patterns or softer color arrangements, with traditional Afghan weaving techniques.
So he created a unique fusion, blending East and West.
Precisely. The result is a truly unique fusion, a new style that continues to be sought after and cherished today for its harmonious blend.
And what are the very specific characteristics that make a Ziegler carpet so distinctive, beyond just that choby, brownish, woodsy tone?
Well, Babak highlights some truly special design elements. While they are known for their earthy colors, he mentions examples of special design in color that show their versatility, like a striking gray background with hints of purple and other beautiful, huge tones.
So they're not only brown and beige.
Not exclusively. There's a range within their signature aesthetic that can be quite striking.
What else makes them stand out?
What's particularly noteworthy, and often a very distinguishing feature in Ziegler carpets, is how they handle their framing and overall color consistency. Babak points out that in Ziegler carpets, the corners and the central part of the carpet usually share the same colors.
The corners match the middle. How is that different?
Well, this creates a strong visual harmony and a cohesive flow throughout the design. This is often not the case in many other carpet types, where the central medallion or field might deliberately contrast sharply with the border colors, creating a more distinct separation.
Ah, okay. So Ziegler's are more visually unified in color across the whole rug.
Generally, yes. This consistency in color framing contributes significantly to their unique, balanced, and harmonious appearance. He even refers to a visual example shown in the video, a beautiful cut Ziegler with that specific gray background and purple design, which makes the description incredibly concrete for the viewer and helps to solidify the visual characteristics.
This level of detail truly helps the listener not only identify but also deeply appreciate the specific design elements that make Ziegler carpets so unique and so desirable to collectors and enthusiasts alike.
It's those subtle details, once you know what to look for, that truly define a style and tell a deeper story.
Absolutely. Now, this deep dive wouldn't be complete without genuinely highlighting the comprehensive suite of services offered by Babak's Oriental carpets.
Right. They extend far beyond simply selling beautiful rugs. They truly position themselves as a full-service provider for all your carpet needs throughout the entire life cycle of your cherished piece.
That's right. It's not just about acquiring a rug. It's about a full life cycle of care and support. Babak's offers everything from making the initial purchase convenient with worldwide shipping available.
Which is great if you're not local.
Exactly. To crucial long-term care, including professional carpet repair and expert cleaning services that ensure your investment is well-maintained and beautifully restored when needed.
And those appraisal services we mentioned earlier, so important.
Critical, yeah. For insurance, inheritance planning, or simply for your own personal knowledge of your carpet's worth. They also offer a practical trade-in and purchasing counter, providing excellent options for those looking to update their collection or sell existing pieces.
And what's truly exceptional for the informed buyer is their commitment to transparency. They provide detailed information sheets on all carpets.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you know exactly what you're getting.
Yes, this means you receive clear documentation on the history, origin, and specific details of what you're acquiring. And for practical purchasing convenience, they offer free domestic shipping for all purchases above $500,
It's a nice perk.
along with a free delivery service, though they do recommend inquiring about any specific restrictions for that one.
Good point.
That unique trials at no obligation service we discussed earlier is also a core part of their comprehensive offerings, reinforcing that risk-free evaluation for customers.
And behind it all.
And underpinning all these valuable services is their team of knowledgeable and professional staff who are genuinely dedicated to assisting customers with expertise, patience, and sincere care. This commitment to service creates a truly supportive and trusting environment for carpet enthusiasts.
So for anyone interested in connecting with these experts and exploring their incredible inventory firsthand, their physical showroom is located where, again?
919 Fort Street in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. It's a space where you can truly experience the textures, colors, and artistry of these carpets up close.
And if you can visit.
And for your convenience, they offer diverse contact options to suit every preference. You can reach their knowledgeable team by phone at 250.480.7114. Send them an email at baxorientalcarpets@gmail.com or even text your questions to 250.881.0207.
Texting. Nice. And their hours.
Their operating hours are designed to be accessible, Monday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and on Sunday from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
They also maintain a very extensive and active online presence, which is fantastic for staying connected and continuing your learning journey.
Oh yeah, very active online.
You can find them on Google, plus Twitter and Facebook, keeping up with their latest offerings, news, and expert insights. And of course, their fantastic YouTube channel is where those Tip of the Week videos originate.
With Babak and Rita.
Exactly, providing a steady stream of expert advice and captivating demonstrations, allowing you to learn from them directly.
Their website, baxorientalcarpets.com, is a veritable treasure trove of information. Babak emphasizes that everything is cataloged online, including high-quality pictures, detailed background history for each individual piece.
Wow, history for each piece.
Yep. And even an interactive map of Iran, providing crucial geographical and cultural context for their magnificent Persian collection. It's an incredibly comprehensive and user-friendly resource for anyone interested in learning more.
That's impressive. And finally, a really lovely personal touch.
What's that?
Babak extends a warm, open invitation for customers to visit the store, ask any questions they might have, and even potentially be featured in a future Tip of the Week video themselves.
Oh, that's fun. Get featured in a video.
Right. This fosters a truly personal connection, making you feel like a valued part of their growing community of carpet enthusiasts and lifelong learners.
It truly creates a sense of welcome and shared passion, transforming a transaction into an ongoing relationship.
Well, we've truly journeyed through the magnificent and intricate world of Persian and Oriental carpets today.
It feels like we covered a lot.
We really did. We started by exploring the deep legacy and profound expertise that underpins Babak's Oriental carpets, from Dr. Hushang Rezwani's decades of unparalleled experience to Babak's own lifelong immersion and dedication to the craft.
Then we pulled back the curtain to demystify how to truly value these exquisite pieces, learning that labor and material are the fundamental dictators of their investment potential, and that professional appraisal is a key step.
Right. And we picked up invaluable practical tips on accurately measuring for your space, and, importantly, we debunked the common myth of knot count.
Yeah, showing that pile density is the true, tangible indicator of quality and durability.
The finger test.
Exactly. And here's where it really gets fascinating. We delved deeply into the artistry of hand knotting itself, understanding the distinct characteristics that define nomadic, village, and master workshop carpets, each telling its own unique story. And we uncovered the captivating, evolving story behind their vibrant dyes, from those quickly fading aniline colors to the incredibly stable chrome dyes and the amazing natural origins of modern pigments, from pomegranates and minerals.
Yeah, the dyes were fascinating. Finally, we equipped you with essential, actionable knowledge for preserving your investment.
From the right vacuuming techniques and effective spot cleaning methods to optimal display strategies.
Using those smooth edge strips.
Right. and clever ways to prevent and even fix those common furniture indentations using coasters or damp water.
And we took that specific deep dive into the unique allure and distinctive characteristics of Ziegler carpets, understanding your intriguing origins and unique aesthetic fusion.
Joby Ziegler. Woodsy.
Got it. What truly stands out to me from this entire deep dive is just how much more there is to these beautiful pieces than initially meets the eye. A hand-knotted carpet isn't simply a floor covering or a decorative accessory. It is profoundly a living piece of history, an exquisite work of art, and a vibrant, tangible expression of culture, with stories literally woven into every single fiber.
hmm It offers not only incredible aesthetic beauty for your home, but also potentially a truly lasting and appreciating investment.
Indeed. It encourages us to look at them not merely as utilitarian items, but as living artifacts that carry the echoes of generations of artistry and human endeavor.
Well said.
So, as you go about your day, perhaps seeing a carpet in a friend's home, a shop, or even your own, we encourage you to pause and consider the deeper cultural and artistic significance woven into its very being. How do these centuries-old traditions, passed down from nomadic tribes traversing ancient lands to master workshops in bustling cities, connect us to a rich global heritage that spans continents and generations?
Yeah, what stories could it bring into your home?
Exactly. What new stories, what new textures, what new connection to history might a beautiful hand-knotted carpet bring into your home, not just as decor, but as a living piece of art and a testament to enduring human creativity?
Take the time to truly see them. Perhaps this deep dive will inspire you to embark on your own further exploration, a personal journey into a specific style, a particular region, or a fascinating historical period of carpet weaving that truly catches your eye.
There's always more to learn, right?
Always more to learn, to appreciate, and to discover in this incredible world.
From all of us at the Deep Dive, thank you for joining us on this truly fascinating and enriching journey. We hope you feel a little more well-informed and perhaps a lot more curious about the beautiful world beneath your feet.